My biggest tips actually, aside from just understanding and analyzing specific questions, that relate a lot to the order of attack, working on your pacing, and then ultimately your endurance. Have you played around with that at all?
I have. I take a practice test every weekend. And when I do my practice tests, they're timed, but they're more so to see how long it takes me to figure out certain problems. When I do the actual practice test, I'll go through the whole, all 5 sections, including the one that's not counted. And that's building my endurance. So I'm really good at finishing early, but I need to start going back to check my answers, because I'll finish and I'm like, okay, I'm done, submit, because I don't want to be distracted by, well, maybe I didn't select the right answer. So I'm trying to do that more strategically now, going back to check my answers to make sure they're 100% correct.
Oh, that's good to hear. With regard to timing, like how fast are you finishing a given section?
Anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, awesome. So you have 3 to 5 minutes remaining at the end.
Yeah.
That's an awesome position to be in. That's great. Now, we talked, it is, and that means you have time to go back. And I talked about order of approach for games and reading comp, but the 3 to 5 minutes is actually most valuable for logical reasoning, because you don't have to reorient yourself or refamiliarize yourself with an entire game or passage. They're bite-sized, right? Yeah. So what I recommend doing is, as you go through an LR section, you could flag or mark off 3 to 5 questions that you don't want to deal with in the moment. These are the toughest ones. So if it's a lengthy parallel reasoning question that takes up half the page, or a super technical, sciencey, or abstract language question, like where you just know that you're investing minute after minute, nothing's clicking. A lot of students will get stuck in this kind of LSAT quicksand where they just invest minute after minute hoping to get a breakthrough, but nothing happens. It's like you're almost stuck in like a tunnel vision. And so if you skip that question and say, you know what, I don't want to get sucked in, I'll hope to come back to it later. If your pacing is on track, you'll have that 3 to 5 minutes to go back and attack those questions, and you'll have a fresh perspective, maybe see it a new way, and you'll be able to turn it from wrong to right or from a guess to right. And I myself, I got a 175. I still do this. I'll still flag 3 to 5 questions, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference to have a new perspective later, and at least you got to the ones later in the section that might have been easier for you.
Great. Okay. I'll definitely start doing that.